welcome in, guys. We've been waiting so long for this, but we are finally going to keep working on our costume. So comment hi, hello, tell me what is up, down below. Let me get everything set up for you guys. You guys can kind of see where we are at. I will show you the back in a minute. Oops. I'll show you the back and I'll show you my sketch. Wait, let me not touch her. There we go. There's a reason why I did not have it on the stand. And that is because the stand is missing a leg. So she just flip-flopped over. But it's actually a little bit of change of scenery. You guys know that we are transforming very temporarily my office into a guest bedroom. So I have everything moved around for the moment. But anyways, guys, comment hi, hello, tell me what's up down below. I'm waiting for people to hop in. Give it a couple minutes, but then I'm going to get started. Let me clear all my notifications. I don't see anybody yet. But I'm gonna pretty much get started. I'm trying to think if I want to mock this up or just go for it. Part of me just wants to go for it. Okay, let me see if there's any messages. I see a couple people on. No. Okay. We will get started and wait for people to hop on. Jeez, I need to fix my hair. Oh, there we go. Is anybody here? I see people hopping on. Hi, hello. Tell me what is up. But I'll show you guys the sketch. It might look a little confusing because it's just a whole bunch of like lines. But that is kind of my drawing. So we have done the top. Right now we have to do this kind of like belt thing. Hi Teresa. So it's a belt that's leading to a long cape. So I'm going to make the belt part and the cape part two different pieces. Well, like I'm gonna make the belt and then attach the cape to it. And then I'm gonna use some of this black stretchy in the front. That way I can just slip it over my heels. But I think I'm pretty much I'm gonna wrap it around my waist. First of all, see how much I need, and then go from there. We'll kind of just cut the shape. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so it looks like things are working. Let me post this down below because I do have really slow connection for some reason. I don't know why. There you go. But it is 10:40. We can officially start our power hour as we work on this. Let's see what our code is for tonight. If someone wants to comment down below, I think our code is still power hour 15, all one word. Power hour 15 will give you 15% off the whole set. Yes, power hour 15, all one word, will give you 15% off if you want to grab anything from my shop and help me support so we can keep doing fun things. But I'm going to get started. So, you guys see the front. Hi, Kelly. And then you guys see the back. Actually, I don't really need this one, but I did like a little corset sort of thing. And then it also has that black stretchy in the back so that I can get it all over myself. I wasn't sure like how I wanted to close it up. Do I want to zip it? Do I want to Velcro it? So I just went with the corset. That way I can get some good shaping. I don't really have to worry about like creating darts and yeah, so we just did that. The hardest part is going to be creating all of the designs on here. Luckily, I have a mannequin, but I don't know if I'm going to make it out of foam. Foam would be the easiest. Or if I'm going to basically just, I don't know, I may just do it out of fabric and just roll the seams under. So let's do the waist part. So that's that like darker red part. I also have some black paint and red paint, which is going to create like some texture on it because it's not fully red. It's almost like I think it's like maybe like a red leather that's like dirt. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. I also have like not like fishnet, but I also have like a mesh, like a wide mesh to help create that like scaly texture that parts of it have. Like this part in here has that scaly texture. So let's just do the waist. Let's get my waist going. And we have plenty of fabric. I got 3 yards. And I have, I don't know, I feel like I have more than that left. What is this funky part? I'm going to start at the other end. I don't really want the funky part. But basically, I'm going to make it. Then I'm going to make a complete copy of it with my liner fabric. I just chose, I don't know, you guys can't really tell. I chose like a different red just for my liner. It's not going to be shown. Let's see if this actually goes all the way around my waist. I don't think it's going to go all the way around my waist. If we're being honest, let's see. Actually, it does. It does. I feel like I'm going to have to create some darts in it, but we're also having that stretchy panel in the middle. So it actually fits around me. I'm kind of surprised that it does. Okay, not too high. Not really sure. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of cut into it and we are going to try it out. So let me kind of mark, where's my pencils? Let me mark where I want the points, kind of. Well, let's say like here. I want the points. And how thick do I want the belt? Like, we'll do 6 inches. We can always make it smaller. So let's just fold it in half, and I'm basically just gonna cut the points into it. Let's just go for it. What's the worst that could happen, right? I'm gonna kind of draw it out first, and then we may have to create little darts for it to fit better. But let's go for that. If anybody does want to help support me in doing projects and stuff like that, I do have my site, and we do have a power hour. So the code is POWERHOUR15 if you want to grab anything from the site. Okay, so we said the points. We want like down here. I'm going to grab my ruler. Where are you, ruler? So let's try to create that look. That's actually kind of... And then we said we wanted about a 6-inch band from the top. So I'm going to draw in that 6-inch band. Luckily my ruler is actually exactly 6 inches. But then I'm going to have it taper a little smaller in the front. So let's do that. And then I'm going to have it taper to like a 4-inch band. We'll say. There's 4 inches. Okay, a little refreshing poo. If anybody new on here, say hi, say hello, tell me what is up. Here, let's add a little weight. I don't really have weights, but okay. So we want to go from the 4-inch band, which is going on my tummy right here. I feel like 4 inches is good. I don't want it like rolling down, but I want it to be like on my tummy. So 4 inches is like there. We have to remember for seam allowance, so it's going to be a little smaller. It's probably going to be closer to like 3, but I think that's gonna be fine, especially with the shirt. So I think that is good. So let's just go for it. I'm gonna add in the points. Another point. Okay, so it drastically goes down, but then it goes kind of longer towards the back. Make sure I like that before we're like fully commit to it. Like, I feel like that's pretty good. Now the points are going to kind of wrap around. I'm trying to think if I want to make it a point or if I want to make it rounded. Part of me kind of wants to make it like rounded, so it kind of like isn't as much. We're going to make it rounded. Let's give it a little, let's just go for it. We're going to cut it. Welcome on, guys. Make sure that you check out the site. I am currently offering 15% off if you use code POWERHOUR15. So let's just cut this out and pray to the costume gods that it looks how we want it to. And you have to add that little stretchy panel to the front. Okay, we want this to be a nice little swoop-de-doop. Okay, fingers crossed, guys. Drum roll, please. Let's give this a little try on. Hopefully it doesn't look too crazy. I pray it's going to look good. I really hope that the points aren't going to be too close to the middle. Actually, I feel like the points are more towards the sides of my hips. No, that's going to be worse. Well, however it is, honestly, we're going with it. So let's get it in the middle. It's honestly kind of on the outside of my hips, which I think is fine. So this is our little belt. Cutie. Now I just need to mark off so we can add our little stretchy part from here to here. We need our little stretchy part. I'm basically going to cut off this part and then just make a little stretchy square, and then basically we can just sew it together. But I'm cutting off this part. Okay. Oh. Hey, Kenita. So this is the fabric that I'm actually using as a lining. It's just extra fabric. So basically, I'm going to just duplicate it. Whatever I did here, I am duplicating it to create my lining. It's the easiest way to have nice edges. Okay. Feel like we're gonna have to do it a little different. But welcome in, guys. If you have anybody new watching, make sure that you are following so you can see how this costume turns out. Jonathan's party is Saturday, so It's going to have to be done in no time. Literally, I cannot tell you how much stuff I have on my schedule right now. It is absolutely bananas. I'm trying not to be stressed, but I have no idea how I'm getting everything done. If we're being honest, no idea. And I have to decide how hard I want to push myself. I don't know. Okay, let's get some clips. Okay, for anybody hopping in, I am doing a one Scarlet Witch costume. So this is kind of our idea. This is just my little sketch. I basically was just kind of showing, hey, what like designs has to go on this top and whatnot. We're doing the basic or like the base layer. That's what I'm doing right now. Just the base layer. And then we're going to add all the fancy stuff and everything's going to make sense. But let's keep going. Honestly, it's going to start really, really pulling it together once I start adding the details. Because right now it's pretty like basic, like base layer. There's nothing super, super intricate until we start doing all the fun stuff on it. Which I'm not sure, because honestly, I could just paint it. I could do fabric. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm just going to get it as close as I can. Why is my fabric? I'm excited to add the little cape because I feel like that's really gonna make it look kind of complete. Once I have the cape on, I feel like I could stop if I wanted to, but the details is just gonna make it look better. Where's my crown? I don't even know where I put my crown right now. Okay, let's put this away. And I cleaned up my office and it feels so nice. Even though I'm squished in this little section, I can actually like move around. Okay. Let's do it. Let me get my sewing machine. I have it in its little cubby. Ugh. So heavy. I do have to plug it in. Okay. Let's just pray that this turns out good. I don't want it to look mediocre. Because nothing, I don't know. I don't want to say it's super embarrassing. But like if someone sees your costume and it looks a little derpy and you're like, oh, I made it. That's why it looks derpy, because you made it. We need it to look professional. Okay, let me plug it in. Once I have this part done and the cape, I might do a try-on. Just depending if you guys want me to or not. So yes, let me know if you want me to do a try-on, and I will. Okay, let's see where we are at in our power. I think we are 3 orders away from our winner. So that's something to keep in mind. We've had 11 people check out the site today. Let's see. I only have like a little piece of stretchy material left. Do we have anybody new in? Say hi, say hello, tell me what's up. Like, that's not even marking at all. Because it's stretchy. I just want to be marked. Yeah, it's trying on. Okay, when I'm all done, I'll try to try it on. Hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. If I can get it done in an hour, it's possible. I might be able to get it done in an hour. I don't even think I need that much stretchy material, for being honest. I don't think I need that much stretchy material, but I guess I'd rather have more than too little, because it does have to go over my hips, so it's better to have more. Okay, let's get started. Sewing machine on. Move everything out of the way. Oh, Michelle says try it on too. Okay. Yeah, the tricky part is going to be the corset. I can't even talk. The corset. But I have my underlayer, and then I do need to add that little strap to the top, but I think you guys can still see it, even if that strap is not on the top. So we'll see how much we can get done. Worst case scenario, you guys will see it tomorrow. I'll try it on for you guys tomorrow before we start painting it or any of that stuff. But that's when everything's going to start really, really coming together. Okay. Can you guys, you can't really see. There you go. I got to pin these two layers together. And then we remember when we're sewing, we want like sides together. So this one has like a shiny side. I want that shiny side up. We want lots of pins, because that is our second rule. Always use pins. I don't know how many I need. And we're going to start pinning these together. Oop. So. And then at the waist, I think I'm going to have the cape starting like underneath it versus the end. Hi, Mary Ann. So good to see you. Okay, so I am clipping these two layers together. But I want to leave, oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave where I'm putting this black strap open. Hi, Lisa. So I don't know if you guys see down below, we are on our power hour. We started it about 15 minutes ago. So we have a code POWERHOUR15, which is 15% off the whole site. And we are 3 orders away from a winner. So how that works is when we get to a certain number of orders, everybody is getting a free extra item. Maybe I'll use my, what's it, Gumball Goodie giveaway machine? Maybe I'll use that. It's 4 a.m. in the UK. Girl, why are you up so late? And I'm guessing it's Monday morning. That's just my guess, because it wouldn't really make sense the other way around. Unless you're getting ready for work, but still, that's really early. What are you doing up so late? Okay, so we're adding 5 million bazillion pins because we know that is our rule. And weird, I don't know. Okay, let me give a little refreshy poo. I don't know. all seriousness, I feel like we didn't really need a bunch of pins for this project because we're just sewing the 2 layers together. I needed to be able to flip it. Oh wow, where'd you travel to? Hi Brenda. So as you guys know, Jonathan's birthday is a couple days away. So we'll start with that. Let me back up. So his birthday is a couple days away, and we are doing a superhero versus supervillain party. So I am dressing up as WandaVision or the Scarlet Witch, and he's dressing up as Vision. So I'm dressing up as Scarlet Witch, and he's dressing up as Vision. So we're working. So this is my top. It has a cute little black corset back, and then we're working on the hip part. This is a very rough sketch. Hi Isabel. Very rough sketch of kind of what we're doing. So we're working on that bright red part right now, and then we're going to add that long cape. Super long cape. So basically I'm just sewing the outside to the inside, making it look good. Thank you for sprinkling the love. Oh, only a few hours away, but still your clock is a little off. Well, let's try to get nice straight lines. That is my goal. And corner. Now, is that the corner? You guys saw I cut this out like kind of fast. So it is not perfect, but my goal is to make sure that both layers stay together. Typically, I would have my pattern and I would be cutting with my pattern, but today's not a typical day. But that's so exciting that you're watching from the UK. Okay, and now they're meeting up again. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm going to try to zap through this really fast. That way you guys will have the opportunity to actually see the costume on. Okay. If you guys want to get on our power hour, we have about 30-ish minutes left. So make sure you use code POWERHOUR15. It's 15% off the whole site. And I do ship internationally. Fun fact. I do. Okay, so let's just keep joining these layers. Anybody new who hasn't seen my work before, I started with making scrunchies, but this year we have really expanded. Our newest items, our newer items are our bags. We do 2 different types. I do our flat bags and our cube bags, which you guys can't see, hanging up right here. And something special about when I'm on live, that's when I take custom orders. And we have our power hours, our giveaways, all that fun stuff while I'm on live. So those are your opportunities for all the sweet deals. Welcome on, guys. Welcome on. Okay, I think we are almost there? That's good enough. Okay, now let's give it a little... Actually, I didn't do the top. I lied. last step would be sewing the top closed, and then we should be able to flip the whole thing inside out, and you guys are going to get a little sneak peek. Okay, let's check. I don't think we've had anybody view the shop today. We're at 11, so let's see if we can get up to 25, I guess. Tomorrow I'm going shopping for several of you. We're finally going to Hobby Lobby to try to hunt down some fabrics. So fingers super crossed that Hobby Lobby can pull through, because Joann's has not been able to pull through on all of the custom orders. So I don't know. I love custom orders, but it is really hard sometimes getting the fabrics. So we'll see. We'll see how long I keep it up. I may just have to like periodically take little breaks. So we'll see. But we do have several really cute Valentine's Day prints. So if you guys want to see them, let me know. Basic halter top sort of pattern. We kind of just like eyeballed it. I did a little draft and then kind of just based it off of that. Just be careful with how much you cut off and just give yourself some extra measurements, because I even measured myself like perfectly, added the extra seam allowance, and it still ended up being like a couple inches too short. I don't know. You know? So you guys can kind of see how we did that. I ended up not adding any darts to it, but I'm hoping that the lacing it up in the back will kind of compensate for not having the darts. That is my goal. Yay, I see one person on the site. So we are officially up to 12 viewers. Can you guys comment down below Power Hour 15 so everybody knows that we are on another Power Hour? I'm going to try not to do it every night. That's my goal. Obviously not going to do it every night. Yeah, this week's just going to be so crazy. I'm going to try to throw in some new and different things, but there's so much. If I showed you my list, there's kind of a lot. I'm planning on getting 11 bags out this week, which is going to be interesting. To say the least, it is going to be interesting. Okay, let's give this a little flip. This is going to be interesting too. But I have faith. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Pam. Thank you. We have slowly been growing. We got to like 10,000, and then that was like 2 years ago, and we have like slowly grown. I think we're finally at 12. I don't even have necessarily following goals, but I don't know. I would like to grow my followers a bit. Hi, Sierra. Okay. So it literally looks like a super jumbled mess right now, but we are going to hopefully fix that. Usually you just need a little chopstick for the corner. So let's figure out where it's open. Okay, it's open right here. And let's get a nice crisp, hopefully, corner. I should have cut some extra fabric off the corners to make sure that they're really, really, really pointy, but we did not do that. These are little like corners I'm cutting just to get it done faster, because this needs to be done by this weekend. And have I mentioned that I have a poop ton of things to do this week? I have a poop ton. ton of things to do this week. I have so much. Besides, I'm not even going to show you the other half of my office because I don't know where I'm going to put everything, and I don't want to just throw things in my storage room because that's where things go to die. Okay. Obviously, this is not pressed. It's going to look so much better when it's pressed. Actually, why do I have this on me? Let's see. Actually, I might need that whole piece of stretchy fabric. Oh, you guys can't even see. I might need that whole piece of stretchy fabric to go literally right here. But we see the little points. I think they're fine. Kind of being off to the side. I don't want this too high though. But I don't want it like I don't want it squishing my butt. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's going here. But let's get that stretchy part in. I don't know. We'll make it work. A little stretchy piece. Let's try to get that in there, and then we are sewing the whole thing down, and then this piece will be done, and then we just have to add the little cape, which I think the cape's gonna be really easy. I'm just gonna cut it longer. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna cut it. Whatever part is straight, I'm basically just gonna scrunch up, attach underneath here, and that's it. That's our cape. So we really are keeping it very simple. So I'm trying to press this flat. We're using our little finger irons, which are my favorite. So we're pressing the seam down. And then we have to tuck in the seam. Okay, let's see where we're at. Let me, wakey. Do we have it ready? Little refreshy poo. No. But we did have someone from Canada. Alright, let's fold this in. And finger press it again. Hi, Montana. So great to see you. So as I was telling you guys, Jonathan has his birthday party this weekend. So we're making some costumes. It is a superhero theme. So I'm making a little Scarlet Witch costume. And I don't think this fabric is going to fray, so I'm not even going to. I'm not even going to hem it. I don't think it's going to fray. Am I going to regret this? Maybe. Maybe. Hopefully not, but maybe. So I'm basically just cutting off little pieces at a time till it perfectly fits. Nope, that's still too big. Till it perfectly fits in here. I think that's pretty good. No, I love that's still too big. Thank you, I really appreciate you. So that's kind of the start at the top. We're doing the base layer. Once I do the base layer, then everything is basically just throwing stuff on there. We can hot glue it on. I may hot glue some of it on, if we're being honest. Especially because it's not on stretchy fabric. So we can definitely hot glue. That's kind of like a costuming hack, I would say. I would say it's a hack. There's a lot of things you can hot glue. If something's not like structural, if you're adding like embellishments, you can hot glue it. Go for it. Especially if it's for a costume. We're talking about costumes here. Okay. that is in there. And then I did do a black little thing around the outside. So I'm going to do that to this part too. Okay. So now we're doing this super, super fun part of sewing down this whole seam. You guys know my rule. You should iron. Am I ironing? No, I'm not. Okay, let me also, why is this? Because I literally make everything in my office. Come here, foot pedal. I couldn't do it from the front. It was too much. Too much. Montana, if you haven't done your daily view, I do have my shop pinned down below. We are currently on our power hour for another 30 minutes, 25 minutes. So that is an opportunity for you to get in any custom orders. If you want a custom order and use your discount code, which is power hour 15. Okay, let me start sewing this down. I kind of want to do it a little close to the edge. I don't know. I can't tell how I did it up there. I guess I'll do it in the middle. Okay. And we're using our little finger irons to press down the seams the best we can. The best we can. The goal is, even if it's not perfectly pressed, I do not want to see the lighter red. I do not want to see this underneath. I only want to see this deeper crimson. So that is our goal. Alright, let's get started. We got to sew literally around the whole entire thing. So let's go for it. While I am doing this, if you guys haven't done your daily view of the shop, let's take a little view. Alright, I'm going to just literally go around this. It's going to take a couple minutes, so bear with me as I get this all sewn down. And I am using black thread. Doesn't really bother me. If I was making this for anybody else, I would definitely match the thread. I feel like that's another tip and trick. It's basically just go the extra mile, do the extra steps, because it's gonna be worth it, you know? If I was trying to win a costume contest, there's a lot of things I would do versus just making sure I have a costume. At this point, we need to make sure I have a costume. And that all the bits that need to be covered are covered. Hi, Amber. So I am working on our Scarlet Witch costume again. This is my really rough sketch, kind of. But that is the top. You can kind of see our little necklace part that is going to be made out of foam. And then our mask is over there. Our mask turned out pretty good. I'm kind of disappointed that it looks a little rough, that I had a bad blade, but I'm going to make it work. Once I paint it and add the details, it's really not going to matter. She's going to be a little tattered. I think the bottom of the cape may be tattered. I may distress it and make myself look like I've been through something, but I'm not sure. And I'm also not sure what I'm going to do with my hair. If I am going to make it reddish, get the little spray stuff and make it reddish. I need to find a curling iron because I don't have a curling iron, but I don't know. Or I don't know. I have the wand and I have really old curling irons, but I don't think they get hot enough for my hair. And my hair just falls straight. I don't know. so basically we're just sewing down the seams and it's gonna look nice and finished. Like, see how this is double layered and it's falling nice and flat. It's gonna fall so much better. I wish making costumes was faster, but it is not. And I don't want to rush it and have it look bad necessarily. I don't expect for it to look absolutely great, but I just need to make sure that all the bits and pieces are covered and all of that. Oops. Really, I forgot to put the needle down. Yeah, if you need to like flatten seam, you kind of like roll it between your fingers and it brings the seam to the edge and makes it look nice. That's like the little trick. That way you can like pinch the seam and make it really flat. And there are like little like garter straps that I can make at the bottom of these points to like attach them to my legs. We'll see. I might do it. Especially if I have enough of this stretchy black fabric, I feel like I could pin them or use those little like, you know, I don't know, use the stretchiness of the fabric to make like a little loop for my leg. We do have less than 20 minutes left of our power hour. So if you see anything that you like or want to put in a custom order, use code POWERHOUR15. That gets you 15% off the whole site, including your custom orders. I've been saying this for a while that I don't know. I feel like the end of this month, I'm going to hold off on custom orders. That way I can like catch up and like take a breath, but I'm going to continue obviously doing the scrunchies. That way I can have a couple days to just restock my scrunchies. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I can restock the scrunchies and basically just give like some new patterns. Just refresh my inventory. And I can take a couple days and redo my site, which needs to be done so bad. I'm surprised nobody said anything, but girl, it needs to get done so bad. I know it's really affecting things. I need to fix my product photos, I need to fix a lot of things, but basically everything on there is going to be the same. I'm just going to make it look better. That's kind of the idea. Okay, we are almost done. Almost done. Sewing the outside. I told you it was going to take a minute. Let's hear it. I'm sure we're still at 12, but... Sure, we're still at 12. Yep. Still at 12. And we're still 3 away from our winner. So we'll see. Why do I keep turning it and forgetting to put the needle down? So embarrassing. My corners are gonna look like poop-a-loop. Actually, you can't really tell if we're being honest. But Welcome, welcome. And guys, do we have anybody new who's in the comments? I see 16 people. Do we have anybody new who's watching? I feel like I can give you guys a little spiel of what we usually do. Or what I'm trying to make a usual. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do more cooking lives. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try to do more cooking lives. As far as I know, my mom's okay. John talked to her earlier today. I was on live when she called me. But, yeah, I think she's doing fine. I have to call her. I don't know if she's had any more, like, procedures or anything. What's up with that? But, yeah. She should be okay. Okay, let's just attach the other side. And let's just hope that this stretchiness just gives me all the contour that I needed. Okay, I don't know. It's going to be a little tricky to do, but we're going to make it work. I do see one person on this site, so we are currently up to 13. And someone from Hawaii checked out the site today too. I can tell. Okay. So I think that is, I don't know. I think that is pressed pretty good. Now let's just get our little end in there. Actually, here. I gotta open up the seam. Right? Which one do I need to open? I need to open this one. I think it's this one. Or is it this one? I don't know. You guys might even know more than I know, to be honest. Because I didn't get to speak with her today. So I don't know. You guys let me know, has Jess said anything online? Because as far as I know, my mom's okay. But you guys let me know if you've heard anything. If it involves the hospital, give me a trigger warning. But I think she's fine. I haven't heard anything. Let's see if anybody is gonna tell me. Okay. I haven't seen any comments yet. Okay, let's get this all sewn down and then I can show you guys. So quiet. Yeah, okay, so there are, in total, there's 4 of us. Jess, Katie, and then we have another sister. She does not do lives. It's just us 3 that are social media girls. But no, she doesn't do lives. But you may see her this weekend. Oh, she hasn't said anything. Okay, good. Because I was like, are you guys going to tell me something? But I don't know. I just know she hasn't been feeling her best. Okay. try on. Again, once I add the little bedazzles, I'm sure it's gonna look good. I think this is gonna fit really well. I don't think it's gonna be too wide, but basically this is the belt part, and then our cape is gonna go underneath it. I don't know. I don't think I made the back too thick, but okay. It's nice. It's so stretchy. Actually, it's gonna be too big. Is it? It's too big. Like, slightly. It used to be. Yeah, I need it to be slightly smaller. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Give me a second. Should I make the front a little corset so that way I can get like a tighter fit? Maybe I should. Maybe I should make the front a corset. Why did we do the stretchy part? It's good, but I don't feel like it gives me the like cinchiness that I want. Okay, you guys saw all the corset part that I had in the back. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I don't know if you can like zoom in, but I feel like I kind of want to add a corset to this, so you guys can see how I make it. That might be interesting. I'm just gonna rip this part out. Shouldn't be very difficult, but I could probably add like two little loops and. Okay, we're gonna do that. It's not gonna take very long. I pinky promise. It's actually quite fast. Let me just get the pieces. Okay. So I use these little D-rings. Okay. Just imagine, so this is the waist part, and then the back, the cape, I'm basically attaching, and it's going from here, down. This is my little depiction. But except for this part is going to go longer. My legs are just, I don't know, I do it too short. But basically going to go all the way to the ground, and I may distress the bottom. Okay, super quick, we're going to do this. I really just need like, maybe I could even use these little pieces because I really don't need very much. I'm just going to use these little scraps. I don't think I have any more scraps because I threw away like basically all my scraps. Okay, but Amber thinks it's turning out good. I appreciate you, Amber. So we're going to use our little finger irons, and we are going to basically, you guys can see right here, I know there's the comments in the way. Did I break a nail? Kind of did. We're going to use our little finger irons, and we are going to press it in half. Okay. And then where you see that little line, you're going to fold it in, and fold it in, and fold it in half, basically. Is that the way I want to do it? But I think I lied to you guys. I'm going to do it the other way because I think I want it to be an inch. Yeah, I want it to be an inch wide. So fold, basically same thing, folding in half, folding in half, folding in half, and grab a little clip. Yeah, I think the corset turned out pretty good. It is not going to be as tight on me as it is there, but I have the same black material I was using. It has a stretchy, like, modesty panel, so you're not even going to see. And honestly, I could even change the ribbon out for something else. Maybe I could do a red ribbon, but I have it for black right now. But it's going to look cute. Okay. I may need to cut a little bit more fabric because I need 4 of these. I'm going to try to pack in as many as I can. That way we can have like a nice little cinching of my waist, but. So basically we're creating mini bias tapes. Okay, so next weekend is Jonathan's birthday party. It is superhero versus supervillains, where the girls are supervillains and the guys are superheroes. So I am making my Scarlet Witch costume for that. We're basically throwing it together because, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have a poop-a-loop ton of things to do. So we're just trying to get something together. Basically, today we're finishing the base layer. It's getting done today. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. And then starting tomorrow, it's going to be the decorations. That's going to be the fun part. It's going to be a mix between foam, paint, fabric, whatever I have. I'm trying to make this on the cheap. Right now we're at $28. So, and I'm not accounting. I have boots. I'm wearing boots, and I have black leggings. So, basically the foam, the fabric, the paint brings us to $28. I think I got 3 yards of fabric. But basically, we're using what we have. Oh my god. This doesn't want to sew. Okay. And then there's a lot of strings, but we have our mini bias tapes. And then basically I'm taking these little D-rings. I got these off of Amazon. Let me cut off some extra strings. And this isn't necessary, but it makes it easier. I am going to fold them in half. Also, let me check. Wait, where's my ruler? Ruler could not have gone very far. Where did I put my ruler? Am I blind? Oh my god. It's because it's see-through. I couldn't see it. Okay, let's see how big these are. They're 2.5 inches. I think that's fine. It's fine. I love a good dress-up party. I love a good themed party. We pretty much always do themed. Last year was Hawaiian in January, which I thought was really funny. I don't know if you guys remember, but I built a whole tiki hut, and we bought glue, or we bought like PVC glue that doesn't dry. So hence we bought the wrong glue because it never dried. But luckily, by the power of Tahiti, I don't know, I'm making it up, it stayed together. Didn't they turn out really well? I kind of sad, but we just took them down. Minus the stone wall, we're gonna keep up just for now. And I also have to take down the Dementors. The Dementors are still up. Because I'm getting one of those, like, you know when you go to, like, well, maybe not you, but if you go to the police department where they have, like, the height, I'm getting one of those and I'm gonna put it on the stone walls. But basically, I sewed this close, that way we don't have to worry about anything. And basically, this is getting sewn in there. I just need to quickly make 2 more. I would really like to fit 3. To do 3, they'd have to be like side by side. I think I can do it. Let's get a little extra fabric. Honestly, I'm not even going to be able to find scrap fabric. Let's just use, I don't know, I'm just going to cut a piece off here. Basically just using scrap pieces. But yeah, I love a good themed party. This is another scrap piece. Let's just cut it off. Okay. And let's use some of this. Now I need to see, oh my god. It's gonna be difficult. How much of this is actually 4 inches? But I don't want to cut like any pieces of the cape that like are necessary to cut. Okay. And then we're saying it's the pieces were 2.5 inches. So we want to make it at least 5. Actually, I feel like that's going to be perfect. Okay. So this is our little piece. Okay. Let's give it like, I don't know. I'll be done with the corset in less than 5 minutes. Not less than 5 minutes. That's a lie. Less than 10. I don't want to rush it, but let's do our little finger pressing. And our clip. But yeah, the stone wall held up pretty well. Leo did scratch a little piece of it, but I think I can kind of like tape it back up and no one's gonna know. But yeah. No one's gonna know. Honestly, I don't really feel like I'm going crazy for his party, but I do want him to have a really good time. Because obviously it's his birthday. And we're gonna do the cape before I get off. But I think our power hour is pretty much almost over. Let's see if anything changed, because I haven't really been watching. No, nothing's really changed. We have literally 4 minutes left of our power hour. If anybody wants to get in their custom orders or getting any items, we have 15% off right now if you use code POWERHOUR15. I don't know if anybody wants to comment that down below. We have 4 minutes for our power hour. Okay, we're going to try to fit in, I don't know, we're going to try to fit in more of them. We're going to try to fit in 6. That was our goal. Looks good to me. We did have 1 person check out the site, so we're up to 14 for today. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I'm just trying to think if I want to scrunch it, like, and add it on there. Because I only really want the cape on the back. Right? I only really want it like maybe mid-hip, covering the booty. So I'm going to scrunch it. That way it's all just put on there. Okay, we're almost there. We're going to power through this. But yeah, I'm trying to do this party on the cheap and budget as well as I can. I feel like, I don't know, I gotta see what decorations I have. I don't really have any superhero decorations, if we're being honest, so, you know. If you guys want to help contribute to John's birthday party, consider buying an item. So that's basically what it's going to. I still need to get him a cake. I got him candles. I got some decorations. So that is all really good. I just need to basically just get the food. We decided, oh, actually I told you guys earlier that I am going to make some like Dominican treats, some Dominican snacks, just because obviously John's Dominican, and I kind of think that'd be fun. It's something I've never done before, and he seemed kind of excited by the idea, so I'm going to give that a try. And then he said he wants a Carvel ice cream cake, so I think Walmart has them. I think Walmart has Carvel. So, I'm gonna get that. But I'm gonna get a smaller one because they're expensive. And then I'm also gonna make some cupcakes, which I always make cupcakes. And I have like cute little toppers. So, it's gonna look really good. Okay, one more. Oh, I see one person checking out the site. We literally have a minute left of our power hour. Of course, if people are checking out the site, we'll let it go till the cookie crumbles. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to this one person who is checking out the site. Make sure you get in your custom items. Oops, I broke my needle. I didn't break the needle. I broke the thread, but that's okay. Let's break all these apart. Okay. Ah, something is still attached. Okay. I gotta open these seams back up, which is always a little annoying, I guess, but we're gonna make the best of it. Especially because I'm using such a tiny stitch. But I guess I can. Does that work? Aha. I'm always scared that I'm going to accidentally like shred through the fabric. Yay, I see 3 people checking out the site. Can you guys comment down below power hour 15? Wow, that was like the most I've seen like all live. You guys are amazing. And then, I mean, you guys know, but basically whenever you buy something from my shop, it goes to a good cause. It goes to my girls' education, which that was one of the really important things when I did lose my job, is I needed to make sure how I could continue them going to their school. Because I do have to pay for that weekly. So honestly, that was like one of my main concerns. How do I make that happen? Which I've been able to. This week is a little close, I'm not gonna lie. I really hope. But I think it's gonna be fine. I think it is gonna be fine. It's always scary. It definitely is scary, I'm not gonna lie. But I have been really good. Basically my goal for this year is to put absolutely nothing on credit cards, which is really funny. Because I made that goal before I knew about losing my job. But I have been really, really good. And I have not put anything on credit cards yet. Not yet. But I'm saying I haven't put anything on a credit card, which I'm really proud of. Because I don't want to, I feel like my goal is to like live within my means. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Tasha. To live within my means, and I'm really scared if I start putting things on credit card and don't have like a consistent income that I'm gonna go like too crazy. So I just made a rule: no credit cards. If you have the money in your account, you have it. If you don't, then you go ask John. But I feel like as a Taurus and as a independent person, I have a really hard time asking for money from John, even though he's literally my better half. I just have a lot of pride. Okay, let's get in these little things. Yay, we have 5 people checking out the site right now, and we have 1 active cards. So exciting, guys. Let me grab a little juice. I'm getting thirsty. I need some cold water in a couple minutes, but let me try to get these guys in here. It's going to be a little tricky because I got to kind of like pack them in there. Because I really, really want to fit 3 of them. That way, yes. I am still looking for a job, asterisk. No, yes, I am still looking for a job because it would help with my stress a lot to have something consistent. But either way, Michelle, I will be sticking to my sewing business. I have put so much into it. This past month, I have grown more, or I'm like basically right now, what I'm like seeing and the progress I've made this month is everything I wished for the first like year, you know? So I am not going to end Scrunchied & Co. Yeah, no, I do not plan on ending Scrunchied & Co. It makes me happy. Yeah, I feel like that sums it up. I love what I do. Is it stressful? Yes. But most of my stress comes from not disappointing you guys. I don't want to say it like that, but making sure my orders get out fast. Make sure you guys aren't waiting. You know, like that sort of thing. That's probably the most stressful part of the business, but it's also rewarding. It's almost like I always say it's a good problem to have. You know? Like, I don't know. I guess I say that I may vent, but I never complain. I'm never complaining. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine to admit that this is hard, but it doesn't mean you're gonna stop. Okay, we're gonna try to get these in there. I'm gonna maybe, actually, let me grab my pin. I'm gonna try to pin it the best I can. Okay. Oh no. It's so tricky. It's so tricky. Okay, I'm trying not to like harpoon myself. Okay, let's see where we're at. We have 3 people checking out the site and we have 1 active cart. Well, let's see how this cookie crumbles. Am I missing one? Don't tell me I made 5. There's no way. Okay, I didn't. I made 6. I was really scared for a second. But we're getting to that point of the night where I just randomly start losing things. So, okay. Actually, I could space that one out a little bit. So we'll put one here. And the clip. And one in the middle. And pin it. The one in the middle is the hard one. And pin it, and then hopefully we will be done really soon. Alright, that one I'm just going to have to, it's not going to pin. We're just going to have to hand put that one in. But, let's get started. Starting with the top one. And we still have 3 people checking out the site and 1 active cart. Okay, fingers crossed. I think this is going to look so much better. But let's just hope that everything stays where it's supposed to. And I don't have thread. Whoops. That's my fault for cutting the thread too short, and when you start sewing, it just pulls right out. Okay. Okay. First one. Down. add one in the middle. We just want it to be as close to perfect as possible. Okay, that's good. And then the third one. But basically, you guys saw that's not like that tricky. That's basically how you can put them in. There's other ways you could put them in. I actually put them in a completely different way when I did the corset. Or when I did the t-shirt. The shirt? What am I saying? Yeah. When I did the shirt, I did it a completely different way. Let me add a zigzag. Hey, what's up?
Look what I found. The kit.
Where? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't on top of the armoire in the living room. I didn't even realize it was there. I went to go grab my wallet and my...
Yeah.
To put in this
Can I have it?
Yeah, that's why I brought
You
it.
could just put it like right here so we don't lose it. Yay! That's what I was looking for. I was looking for like a little like an emery board, a nail file for my crown to get the little fuzzies off of it.
No, it's my full kit.
Or if like little scissors, I think that would kind of help too.
I do.
You have little scissors?
The black ones right there.
Yay! I'll use the little scissors.
Yeah, it has everything you need out of this kit.
What?
It has everything you need out of the kit.
Nice.
Yeah, I literally went to go grab my wallet from when I came home earlier, and I saw it up there, and I was like, oh, let me just get it somewhere.
Nice, yeah. Because the crown, like, you can see it's behind you. It looks good, but it almost looks like when something's really bad quality and you zoom in and it has like fuzzies on it. That's what it looks like.
I got you.
It just needs to be cleaned up.
Okay. Well, enjoy. I'll see you.
I'm almost done. I just need to finish this part.
Is this blue up there? Or is it
It is.
The lens?
But, yeah, it is blue. You can change the color with the remote, but it's, like, not really working. It was green, and now it's blue, so I don't really know.
Oh, yeah. I gotta get your scrunchy light back up. Alright. I'll let you today. See you.
Almost done. Oh, Leo's in here.
Yeah, you coming?
Yeah, he's...
Come on.
I think he's coming.
Let's go. Yeah.
You could leave the door open. I feel like I shut it for the girls, and they're not here.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, I always shut the door. So it's like my sewing machine isn't too loud. I have a fear that my sewing machine is just going to be too loud. And it's not.
Yeah, I'll just shut it because it keeps leaving it wide open.
Okay. Shut it down. Okay, so we have one person. The cookie's basically crumbling, but we do have one active part, so it is not too late. Let's see, as long as the cookie is still crumbling, we'll keep the power hour open, which I feel like it always turns into a power hour and a half. Okay, but here, we're going to add the little clippy poos, and then I need to find some sort of ribbon or a string to temporarily lace it up. I'm sure I have some like white ribbon. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Actually, I think that's fine. Oh my gosh, let's see. So the one active card, I'm not confident that it's going to turn into anything. But we've gotten 18 views, which is really good. That is definitely a plus. Okay, let's get this little one in there. Oops. 19 views now. Okay. I feel like I underestimated how long that took. But basically, that's what it's looking like. And now we just have to thread it. So, I don't know what to cheat. Let me get a little bit of ribbon. If not, I'll use some elastic. But, give me a second. Let me find some ribbon. I'm sure I have some somewhere. We'll just use this temporarily. I have I have some string. I don't think I'm gonna need that much string, but oops. I may not chop my finger off. Yay, we have 2 people checking out the site, so we are up to 20 right now. And you guys posted it a couple times. Make sure you use Power Hour 15. So I'm gonna get this kind of started. This is way too much string. I hope I don't need this much string. Okay, I'm gonna get some nice thick ribbon. So this may look just slightly different. It's gonna look better when I have the ribbon. Not too high. Hope this isn't gonna look derpy. Okay. Obviously, it's not gonna be with this pink. Oh, it looks a little strange, don't get me wrong, but that feels good. It adds like a nice little squeeze. Ignore the ribbon, but that with this, I think it's gonna look good. Let's put it together. So let's put the cape on here, and then I'm going to put the whole thing together, and then we are done. So yes, let's just sew the cape right on here. And I see 2 people on the site. Let's get our silly ribbon out of there. And let's get the cape, which is here. And yes, I am going to have to hem it and make it shorter, because this is too long. Where's my straight side? I guess no side is straight anymore. Okay. Okay. So we need to bring out the cutting mats. Okay. So much for my clean office. It's a little messy right now. I'm having a mad scientist moment. And then we have we have 1 active cart still. So we'll see what's going to happen. We have 2 people viewing the site. So hopefully we get some custom orders put in. Okay, let's fold this in half. Basically, I just want to give this a straight line. It's weird because it's ironed, or it's wrinkled. That's what I'm trying to say. It's wrinkled. So it's like throwing me off. It doesn't look straight. But, okay. Let's get our little board. I love your positivity, Michelle. I really appreciate it. And then our little rotary blade. Where do we put that? Let's chop off the top. Perfect. And I'm going to give this a nice little scrunch. So let's choose the widest setting. Okay. Little refresh. Because it is right after midnight now. Okay, so let me choose the widest setting right in the middle. And typically people do 2 lines, but I think we can get away with 1. Okay, so let's do, no, I don't want zigzag. I feel like I gotta restart it because I don't want that zigzag messing me up. Okay. Okay, and unlike normal sewing, we are not back stitching. So let's just go straight for it. And let's make sure that it is a nice wide stitch. It looks like a really wide stitch. That way it'll gather really nicely and just go straight. Wow, our tension is tight. it's already coming out crinkly. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, nice long tails. Yeah, it's already crinkling up for me. Craziness. Let's see how much more crinkle we need. Okay. A little bit more crinkle because I just want it to go hip to hip and it's kind of loose. You guys can't even see it. So let's just start from one end and find the right string. There should be 2 strings here. There we go, right? Yeah, okay. And then the tedious part of crinkling it. You basically just take one string and kind of just spread the crinkliness down. It doesn't necessarily matter right now how even it is. We just want to get it to the right size. Okay, let's see if this is short enough. Okay, I feel like it's going to be short enough. Maybe? Let's see. That feels pretty good. I think that feels pretty good. So let's knot either side. And I am going to want to fold over the hem. So you guys are going to have to be patient. Because I don't want raw hems. It's not going to look good. Basically, we'll just do the hems super quick. And then we can sew it on and we are done with the base layer. The rest is just decorating it and making it look beautiful. So basically, let's just tie this. That way it won't unscrunch. Okay. Okay, we have one person checking out the site, so we'll see. Because I was gonna have you guys wait till tomorrow. Okay. And again, I think that looks pretty good. Let's give a little hem. No, I don't really know. That's the thing is I don't know where we're cutting it off. I feel like right here is the floor. I'm just gonna go a couple more inches. But this is the scary part. Now we are cutting the skirt to my size. Worst comes to worst, we'll add a couple inches to the end, but I think it is going to be long enough. Okay. I feel like this is going to be so crooked, but we're going to make it, hopefully it lays straight. But I did give myself some extra wiggle room. So, fingers crossed for me. I feel like I'm like, oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. And then there's like, oh, okay, we have to do one more thing. And then one more thing. Wow, I don't even feel like I need a 3 because I basically have a whole nother yard left. So this will be good for the detailing. But let's hope. Now this is kind of like the trial fit. Ooh, it is perfect. I think it's really good. Okay. Okay, hemming the edge. And again, we are not going to iron this. Would I suggest ironing it? Yes. Yes, I would. But we're just going to fold it over just a little bit. Okay, let's whip through this really, really fast. I hate how wrinkled this fabric is. It's driving me crazy. Theoretically,